Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 170. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show, Valentine's show. Happy Valentine's Day, gentlemen.
Yeah, let's
Happy
go.
Valentine's
Let's
Day.
go.
I
Happy
did
Valentine's.
not realize that was Wednesday.
Yep, I unfortunately can't ever forget because the whole birthday lineup, I'm cursed with just being Valentine's associated, even though I'm so bad at Valentine's Day.
Cursed with this knowledge.
Oh yeah.
I had to make my dinner reservations 3 weeks ago because I knew it was gonna be super bad to try to get in it, since Valentine's Day is in the middle of the week. Usually people go on the weekend before.
Weekend after, yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea's trying to figure out what we're doing for Valentine's Day, since I think this is her last weekend where we're actually properly off together because they changed her schedule at work. So,
Oh, that's great.
they were like, because right now she has Friday, Saturday, which is amazing because obviously I'm off 3 days in a row, so we actually have 2 days off together. We have 1 day off together now, and it's Sunday, so not even a proper day off, because then I have to go to work the next day. Doesn't matter if I'm working from home. I still have to work the next day. I can't just be out till midnight or whatever.
Yeah, you can't get wasted.
It's so fun. I don't have the money for alcohol. I could. It would end up very poorly.
Yeah,
I
can't advise that you do that, but you could.
Yeah.
I recommend it personally.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're doing for Valentine's Day. We are, I guess, technically for Valentine's Day, because my tax return is currently pending on my account. We're gonna pay off her car, so that's gonna be fun.
That's nice.
Can I have it?
Bro.
No.
Bro, I
did not have her car.
My taxes today. That's some BS. I was gonna owe $2 to the Fed and then get $300 back from the state. And then the last thing I was waiting on was my investment forms, because I own some stocks, and I got a couple savings account and stuff, and I have to report my interest on that. And interest rates are super high right now. So that means I made not a bunch of money, but a lot compared to what savings accounts have been my entire life. Normally I get 5 cents a year, and this year I got $40, which is, again, not a lot of money, but compared to 5 cents,
but
it's a 10 million% increase.
Market crash on your refund.
I have to pay $71 to the Fed. Thanks. And I get the same back from the state. And with TurboTax costing $130, because I have to be fancy and have all these investment forms and stuff, I'm basically netting around $80 from the state. And of course, I had to pay all the money I owed right now, today. Yeah. And I'll see that money return in
in 3 weeks.
3 months, more like.
Yeah. No, I got mine back in 3 weeks.
The Fed or the state?
Fed. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't pay
mine's Alabama, dude. Alabama's gonna take their freaking time giving money to me.
You might get that back in August.
I need to go ahead.
Alex is gonna have to. Alex, we have your tax stuff, by the way. It's by the TV. Alex has to pay Alabama.
I got to do taxes.
Yeah, you're a working man.
He's a grown-up man now.
Well, you don't. I mean, you don't have to. You just might want to.
Your mom
because
using you as a dependent, though, right?
I think so.
The IRS.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you might want to keep doing that, because that means your mom gets a bigger tax break too.
Ooh.
My mom was so pissed when she couldn't file me as a dependent anymore because of my internship. I started making too much money.
Yeah.
She was like, "Man, come on." You used to get a huge break from that.
Oh yeah, new special guest.
Oh yeah, we got a new visitor around here. Welcome, good sir, Mr. Barrett.
Hello.
Last minute edition, but we're welcome to have one. We don't have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, welcome to be here.
Okay, so
First podcast.
Yeah, exciting stuff. So yeah, Valentine's Day is a thing. Didn't really know what to put for a finishing topic, so we're gonna try to name some Valentine's Day games. I'm not sure if we've done this before. We probably have, but
We definitely have done similar, but I don't think it's ever coincided with Valentine's Day. So that's gonna be fun. Because we've definitely done like what is it, like all the little romance simulators or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say try not to say dating sim challenge. Um Yeah, all right, so let's get into it. So the day after Valentine's Day, the future of Xbox is gonna be announced, whatever they've been going through with all the physical game trash and the stuff about third-party games we've been
I
talking
cannot
about.
believe they're announcing that on a podcast.
Wait, for real?
That's what they said, or that's what I saw this morning. I might have misread it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that post again.
Imagine doing a press release as a podcast.
Please join us for a special edition of the official Xbox podcast. Hear from Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and Matt Booty as they share updates on the Xbox
Booty.
business.
Okay, I'm back
Mr.
in.
Booty himself.
Good to hear Booty.
Official Xbox podcast on February 15th. So that would be their announcement day.
All right then. And also related to Xbox, Phil Spencer says that Xbox is still committed to making consoles, so had to put out some of that fire that's been going around, I guess. But it seems like for sure, whatever console they make next is going to be digital only. I think Xbox is going to be the first one to do that. And now we're going to have even less of a reason to buy an Xbox. We'll talk about that more in the rumors. So thrilling. I know we all care about what Xbox has to say. Toys for Bob, the developer's future is unclear amid studio closure and layoffs. Did they close their main studio?
No.
So the rumor
claims
they're closing the building, but it's all going on virtual.
Oh, full remote.
Dude, that's so sad, bro. They're the those were the Skylander people.
Yes.
They're also Crash Bandicoot and Spyro people.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
To be fair, Skylanders was an attempt to bring back Spyro.
Spyro, yeah.
I didn't think about this because why would I? You'll see it clear in a second. So I don't have this for Collector's Corner. But my mom did come up to Huntsville yesterday and spent the day for my birthday, and she also brought a couple totes of junk from my house up here that they were trying to get out of, and it's just stuff I need to go through. Most of it's like clothes. But one of the things that was in there was the Wii U version pad for Skylanders, the USB.
Oh.
I was like, oh my god, I forgot I had this.
Did you play it?
No, I got it, I think, because I bought the Skylanders pack that had the Amiibo crossover in it, or at least one of them in it.
Yeah.
So I just still had it, but I've never actually used that. I don't think I ever actually played the game. I had no interest. I got it like super cheap.
I remember going to GameStop. I think it was after our 2016 trip to Disney, maybe. We stopped at one of the Targets. No idea which one, but we stopped at one of the Targets, and we found one of the Skylander packs. It was the 3DS one, I think. And I remember going to GameStop after and trying to give them to give me some money for the stupid little trophy guy. And they were like, "We will take him off your hands. You will not get money." And I'm like, "I will keep it."
Yeah.
Might as well.
Fuck GameStop.
You can have 90 cents for this.
No. Free. That's ours now. We will charge $5 for it.
You pay us to take it.
You pay us.
I would come back that afternoon and steal.
Five
Yeah.
finger discounts.
And I would get my trophy
If GameStop can
back.
take it for free, then so can I.
So true.
So yeah, that's unfortunate. We'll see where that goes. Oh, I'm excited to talk about this. So, Take-Two is pushing back against the class action lawsuit they currently have against them. The lawsuit is saying that it's stealing from players when they lose virtual currency after any specific 2K NBA game is shut down server-wise. They say that there's no ownership at stake, and they also say that virtual currencies are fictions created by the game publishers. So this is the same vibe as like Fox News not able to be sued because they said that
they're an entertainment company, right?
News. Yeah, it's the same kind of vibe, but with stupid.
The
game
difference
BS.
is Take-Two has already
virtual currency is not plaintiff's property. Instead, in-game virtual currencies are fictions created by game publishers subject to the publisher's terms of service and user agreements.
Sure, you can argue that.
But you
already argued the opposite.
Yeah, yeah, they're not going to win this one. I mean, I guess what other argument do you have? But that's not going
to...
You cannot argue both. And they are trying to. They already argued that because it was a couple. We might have actually talked about it on the podcast a couple of years ago. Their original argument was because people were quote unquote stealing by generating digital currency because it was something you had to buy for the game.
Yeah, so it's fake, but you have to buy it. And also, even though it's fake, they somehow can't give it back to you on a newer game.
Yes.
And also,
and it's also it's stealing if you create it, but it is not stealing if they don't give it back to you.
Yeah, and they could have just subsided all this by making you make a 2K account like 8 years ago, and just tie your virtual currency to your account.
No.
But why would you do that? That's easy. Why would you do that? So, yeah, they're gonna lose that lawsuit.
It's gonna be so funny.
And
so good.
Also, lastly, for the opening section, quicker this week, the 2024 Splatoon concert and Zelda Orchestra concert are available to watch. That they did earlier this year, maybe late last year. But I did watch the Zelda Orchestra. It is a very good show. I recommend. They're always good, so I'm not really saying anything unknown, but those are available to watch now if you don't already know about them, and highly recommend it. The Splatoon ones are weird to me. I like bits and pieces of the ones I've seen, but I don't know, the Zelda one is a lot more entertaining to watch, like the whole thing.
Yeah, understandable.
Highly recommend.
I will have to. I'll probably turn it on in the background tomorrow during work. That seems like a good use of time.
When I first clicked on it, I thought it was like just Tears of the Kingdom music, but no, it's the standard orchestra. I got like 3 minutes in, they started playing Skyward Sword, and I legit still thought it was Tears of the Kingdom until I looked down and I was like, oh, they're playing Skyward. Oh, that's Skyward Sword music. I'm stupid. So yeah, they got plenty of stuff.
Nice.
Oh wow.
And all right, with the quick opening section out of the way, on to Collector's Corner. We finally have someone new to explain this to, so I'm not just saying this into the void. Collector's Corner is the weekly segment where we go around and talk about what games we've been playing, what games we've been buying. Typically, everything that we've just done in the past week is kind of morphed into that, but it started out as that at least. Let me get the wheel up here.
Oh yeah.
All right, spin the wheel. Cooper by a narrow margin.
W, bro.
How do I turn these? I'm sorry, everyone that's listening and can hear those noises. I don't know why this makes noises now. It used to not make noises. But anyway, Cooper, go ahead.
Alright, what have I been playing? Oh, I've been playing a good bit of golf with your friends. Really fun.
Yeah.
Barrett just got it today, and we were running around
Didn't
with
Kyle
him.
just get it yesterday?
Yeah. Dude, I was hoping Kyle could join because today's his birthday, and I thought that would have been real cool.
Oh, right. His birthday is today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you mentioned that. Dude, I don't know what's up. Like, the older I get, the more and more people I meet with February birthdays, and I don't like it because this month is quickly becoming overstimulating. I've already had like 5 people I know now with birthdays in February that have already passed, and it's not even halfway through the month yet.
Dang.
So,
Yeah.
This isn't even supposed to be a popular month for birthdays. It's supposed to be like, or at least it used to not be.
I don't know. There's a lot that happens, you know.
I guess.
well, yeah, but I mean, if stuff happens in February, then you would be born in like November time frame.
November.
And like,
Yeah.
yeah, you could go like
That's true.
plus minus a month depending on the timing, but like, there's no way you're gonna make like, if you're pregnant for a year straight, that
Oh.
that baby is you're ruined and the baby's ruined. You're probably both dead. So yeah, I don't know when would that be? If you're born in February, that means it would have to be like what, April, May time frame, right?
April and May, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's some Easter babies, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Easter bunny broke in.
Easter bunny broken.
Anyway.
Oh, Mother's Day. Mother's Day in May.
Oh.
That would probably do it.
That's on the 14th.
Suspect.
Yeah, this is a little suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Let's see. So yeah, I've been playing a bit of golf with friends. Been playing a little bit of Roblox. A little bit of Fortnite.
Gross.
What have I been playing?
I mean, I think you just said it, right?
More or less. Let's see. That's wild. Is that really it?
And we played a little bit of Lethal Company. I don't think it was this week
yeah.
though.
I don't know if that was yeah.
All right. Well, short, sweet, to the point.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah. And then class and work. Which is
Alex,
always
go ahead.
fun.
And I've been playing Final Fantasy VII. I got to
Oh, the Rebirth demo?
well, yeah, I played the Rebirth demo, and I did everything you could, and it has a rhythm game that's really addicting, but controls kind of weird because you, instead of like other ones where you would use buttons, you have like the control sticks are your buttons, and you in line with the 8 notes it gives you for each one because you're playing a piano technically.
Weird.
Yeah, I beat the full demo. Hold on. I do have but I have been playing the original Final Fantasy.
OG.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
I played Final Fantasy. I think it was. Would it be 15? Is that a Final Fantasy?
Yes,
I feel like I vaguely remember that.
We're up
That
to
I
was
feel like I
the,
vaguely remember that. I played it a long time ago. I don't think I ever finished the game. But
I also never finished 15. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I just never got around to finishing it.
So there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
picture of the rhythm game they have.
So you use the sticks. That's pretty interesting.
But I've been playing the original a lot. I got to where did I get it? Somewhere in technically the second disc.
What are you playing on?
The PS4 version, but it says part 2.
Oh, gotcha.
So I
Okay.
know I've got to have made it to the second. Like it was like, hey, you're going to part 2, which means I've moved on to the next step.
Ooh.
And then golf with your friends
Oh yeah,
with like the 10 people.
dude. Alex's laptop was dying.
No, if I just turn down all my settings,
And don't use the
fine.
camera.
Can't use a
And
free
don't use
cam.
and can't use free cam.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
As long as he only kind of plays the game, his laptop does not freak out. It's okay. Eventually, he's going to get hired for IT, and he'll be able to afford a new laptop.
hmm Wait, Alex, how old is your laptop? Is it like 2016 or is that too far?
He got it. That's the one he got after his old laptop fell in his backpack and the screen cracked.
Oh,
This one's like 2016, 2016.
holy crap!
Which isn't too bad for a desktop, but if it's a laptop,
Laptop, yeah.
It is a laptop.
Laptop feels that pressure.
Yeah,
I
I
have
mean, to think about
a
the
desktop
laptops
probably
I
from
owned in that
2018.
time frame, like when I bought a laptop in 2017, I could not imagine. I think I
Oh
could.
yeah,
I think I
no.
could. Yeah, it just like the minimum settings thing would have to be priority.
Like
Um,
my old one is right here next to me, but I can't even run it without having it connected to an Ethernet cable now because it doesn't have a Wi-Fi card with modern
oh
settings.
yeah,
Oh
802.11
yeah.
like AC or AX, right?
Yeah.
Whatever the new standard.
At
Oh
least this
wait,
laptop does have that.
true. I forgot. Alex also like on most of the maps that were too far away, he couldn't see the wall that you had to bounce off of and stuff.
Yeah, and you couldn't free cam
Yeah.
to get over there. It's like playing Minecraft on the 3DS.
For real.
All right. Well, made the executive decision to remove myself from the wheel so I can go last because I've got the birthday haul and I don't want to
Yeah.
overwhelm. So I will exclude. But spin the wheel. Let's see who we got. Cameron.
So obviously been playing Splatoon 3. I think I'm finally at a point with all 3 accounts that even without the Splatfest this weekend, it would be possible to actually hit level 100 with the I actually don't remember what I was going for in the catalog. Great, awesome, so proud of me. But whatever, because they actually put something special at level 100 this time, so we're close. We'll get it. Obviously, golf with friends. I went in today actually and got there's an achievement for getting eaten by uh the cookie guy, the gingerbread man. So I managed to do that in the practice mode.
Okay.
Yeah. I can show everyone how to do that the next time we play. And I've been playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm up to the 5th area, but right now I'm not doing that. I instead am doing the Manaphy side quest thingy, because that seems more interesting. So, oh, and Smash Bros. I did Smash. because they had some Pokemon spirits. So
All right.
pretty solid, pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Haley and I did Toy Story Mania while we were at Hollywood Studios yesterday. I got the top score in the car. She did well. She did well. We got all of the secrets. We almost missed the volcano or the extinction warning, but we got it. So I will train her to be able to play. Oh, so that this is also some news. We did. Haley, Chelsea, and I went to Magic. We got on Buzz after fireworks, which meant they were running it faster, right? Yeah. Guess what happens when it's being run faster? The targets do not actually count being hit. So I did not get Galactic Hero.
Oh, bro, did you rage?
No, I was just like, whatever. I get, post fireworks, they're trying to pump as many people through as they can so they can get them out. I was just like, yep, that's what happened. I don't care. It's whatever.
Yeah, now you can only have 1 billion in stickers instead of 1 billion in one.
So true, so true. I've actually been good about not buying things for once. So
that's good.
Yeah, I'm being responsible. I will go back to being irresponsible later.
As you should, you grown adult.
So true, so true. I had to be I had to be responsible so I can be irresponsible later. That's the ultimate goal here.
And vice versa.
Alex is booting up golf with your friends right now.
His laptop is not going to be able to handle both.
Oh, that was accidental. I tried to tell it just to download something. I didn't.
I was gonna say I got the Steam notification.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, all right then, Mr. Barrett. How about it? What you got?
Yeah. So, I actually downloaded I don't think it's a new game. They have like 3 versions out, but it's called Age of Empires. I just kind of wanted to try it out. It looked interesting. It's I don't know if you're familiar with like.
Isn't that one of those? I'm thinking of Forge of Empires. That's the Forge of Empires is the one with funny TV commercials, right?
Possibly, yeah. It's like one of those.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that used to have like Keira Knightley or somebody doing the ads for it?
Maybe.
Right?
I just got into it. I got into the 3rd one.
That's like the mobile version of Civ, right? Civilization.
Yeah. It's much nicer. I'll tell you that. Age of Empires is on Steam, but it's similar to, I guess, is it Forge of Empires? You said.
Yeah, it's
I think,
like a history-based RTS or something like that, right?
Yeah, you can change like not necessarily your faction, but the time in history or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of have to upgrade different things. And it's not real time, but it does have, you have to kind of react in different ways to how the people attack your base or how you attack somebody. You have to keep up with things.
I think it is RTS. I don't mean RTS as in like a minute is a minute in game, but like like when you're in a war or something, you have to be like actively doing stuff.
Yeah.
Manage your time.
It is an RTS. It is an RTS game, but it's just it's a pretty neat concept. I haven't played a game like that before.
I played something similar a long time ago with Devin. He was into some of this stuff a lot. This looks kind of familiar. Looking at some
Yeah,
photos
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Nice.
But I just got back into golf with friends because Cooper and Kyle got me back into it.
Oh yeah.
So I used to play it on PS4 religiously, and I just got back into it, and it's breath of fresh air. I'll tell you that.
Oh
Pretty
yeah.
fun.
When me and Barrett were trying to screw over Kyle, Barrett was pulling off like crazy shots.
Oh, we pulled a real
Yeah.
master into the loop now, huh?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Not a master. I just remember specific areas I can shoot for. Other than that, I'm pretty rusty.
He comes back quickly.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But other than that, played a little bit of Roblox. Played a few different games on there.
What was the gun game? That was fun.
Yeah. So the game is called Arsenal on Roblox, and I think it's called Arsenal, but its standard mode is basically gun game.
Like Call of Duty
First,
gun game?
yeah.
Okay, that's
First to get to
when Cooper said gun game, I was like, he didn't say he was playing COD.
first to get to 32. I think 31 you get a golden gun. It's a one shot.
Hmm.
If you don't hit the shot, I think you have to use your regular knife.
Yeah.
If you do get the shot, if you do get the shot, you move up to a golden knife, and then you have to get somebody with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
But-
literally gun game, dude. I
And it's
tore up gun game back in the day, and even
you
on
would
Cold
like this
War,
game.
when we were playing Cold War when that was still the thing. We ran a lot of gun game and Sticks and Stones. There's some good
Yeah.
games.
I miss I think it was on Black Ops 2. I don't know if y'all played that, but
Yes, sir.
I think there was a mode where it's like crossbow or throwing knives or something. I can't remember what it was.
That's Sticks and Stones. You get a crossbow
Was it Sticks and
and you
Stones?
get a ballistic knife.
Yeah, that one was
and you
fun.
get like a throwing axe, I think, as like your melee instead of a
Yeah,
grenade. Or no, instead of a grenade, you get an axe. Yeah.
yeah. That was some fun times.
Yeah, that's a good minigame.
But that Arsenal game's pretty fun. I'll tell you that.
I'm sure
It's probably
Mhm.
one of the funner games that I've experienced on Roblox.
Mhm.
Yeah, but other than that, I think I'm gonna get back into Labyrinthine. I don't know if y'all have heard of that.
Oh yeah, Cooper was talking about that.
It is
probably
a
a
very,
month
very
ago
fun
or a
game.
couple months ago at this point. But yeah, he'd mentioned that. I think playing with you and Kyle, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I'll round it out here. So it was my birthday. Hold the applause, please. So yeah, it was. Did dinner at the Brazilian steakhouse. Almost got sick. Not quite, but I was very full. It was fantastic. I even ordered dessert, and that's like a never thing for me. Because usually it's like too much, and it was too much. Jewel and I couldn't finish it between the two of us. It was like this chocolate mousse cake slice and the little happy birthday.
I have
cake on
a
the plate
question
with
about
caramel
Brazilian
sauce.
Steakhouse.
Yeah.
So I've eaten there a few times, but they had like they're almost like I can't remember the name of it, but they look like little French fries, but it's not potato. It's something.
You mean the plantains?
I don't know if they. No, it wasn't plantains. It was salty, a saltier.
I got no idea.
Or more savory.
The one that we have, it's called Texas de Brazil. It's a chain, and they do like you walk in, sit down, get a drink, go to the salad bar if you want. There's a ton of stuff on there. Like it's a charcuterie board that is like 10 by 8.
That's how they cheat you out.
Yes, that's
you can't get the salad. You have to eat all the steak you can.
Well, they call it a salad bar, but it's got like Italian meats and like all these different olives and pickles and like potato salads and just a ton of stuff. The only thing I get from there is like this couscous dish they make. It's couscous and cranberries and seasoning. It's like the super sweet savory. I don't know. I'm not a big couscous guy, but that stuff is fantastic, and that's the only thing I will get from the salad bar, and not that much because the meat's the main goal. But yeah, had freaking Brazilian sausage, lamb sirloin, picante sirloin, garlic sirloin, filet mignon wrapped in bacon, chicken legs coated in Parmesan, flank
Eating good.
steak, New York strip, dude, just like everything under the sun. The only thing I didn't do is they will literally walk around with a leg of a lamb that they spicketed and will just slice you off a piece of the leg, and that most people like that stuff. And I accidentally got the lamb sirloin because I'm not really a big lamb guy. The sirloin was pretty good, but I avoided the leg because usually when I get that, it tastes really, I don't know. The only word I can think of is gamey, but that doesn't make sense in the context of lamb. So I don't know.
Lamb always has kind of a gaminess to it, but it's a very soft. Yeah.
The leg stuff, it's like harsh. The sirloin was pretty mild. I like that a lot. But yeah, so did that, gorged myself. Parents came up, or mom came up, and went to a different steakhouse the following afternoon. Nearly got sick again. And that was also fantastic. And I spent my thrilling birthday, other than the dinner, I watched Auburn basketball lose at Florida again, so we still haven't won since 1996 at Florida. Got to watch that 20-point loss. Great birthday present. Thank you, Auburn Athletics. I wouldn't expect nothing less on my birthday. And I updated the firmware on my FrameMeister because for some reason it just stopped sending audio through. And it worked previously, like with the new TV and everything. It worked fine. Or I'd already tried it, but I tried to play Wii, and the sound wouldn't come through for some reason, and I couldn't figure out. I tried every setting, and it just didn't work. But then I finally found it in the deep back rooms of the internet about this firmware that they put out 5 years ago. Like, this device is not supported anymore, and despite the last firmware being 5 years old, I didn't have it, so that fixed it. Thrilling birthday, I know. Now in terms of junk, we'll start with boring, or I think is the best, but boring. I got a label maker.
You know you're an adult. You know you're an adult when you have a label maker.
And you're thrilled about it.
True,
so
true.
Thrilled. I even bought like a 6-pack of multicolored different things, so I can have a color for a whole bunch of stuff. I've started doing a couple things around here, but the game room is the first place. I've got a lot of drawers and stuff to label, so I finally did that. I went to my local game store, my homeboy Gamers World. If you're in the Tennessee Valley, check him out. Because he always does really well. The shop's a lot cleaner now than it used to be. I can see the entirety of the floor. Everything's way more organized. He's been putting in a lot of work, and I'm happy for him.
Oh wow!
So it was really good to see that. That store's coming along pretty good. I got a copy of Cruisin' World for N64 because I really like Cruisin' USA, and this YouTube channel I watch called My Life in Gaming that helped me learn everything about AV equipment for retro consoles through HDMI stuff. One of those guys on that show played through all 3 Cruisin' games on the N64, and he said that it's like, if you can get Cruisin' World for like $10 or whatever, it's really a pretty fun time if you're into that stuff. And since I love Cruisin' USA to death, I was like, let's do that. And then I've got a bunch of DS games here.
Well,
yeah, it was covered in Sharpie, and there still is some on the sticker, which I can't really do anything about, so that sucks, but whatever. It was like $5. Don't care. It's also just Cruisin' World. Who cares? And then, yeah, DS games. I got Clubhouse games, the OG Clubhouse games.
oh, nice.
Oh wow!
I got Harvest Moon DS, Tale of Two Towns. I got Mega Man Zero Collection, which has the first 4 Mega Man Zero games on it. And I've never really played the Zero series, so I figured this was a good way to get into it whenever I touch this game in 3 years or something. And the big one is Chrono Trigger. for DS.
Yeah, let's go.
It's a little bit of a splurge, but it was my birthday, and I basically don't let myself go to that store much. I'm trying to. It's like I'll go for my birthday, but I'm gonna try not to go again until like October. Because I never. If I'm going to the store, I'm making mistakes.
So true.
And then Jewel got me a new shift knob for the Type R. It's color matched to my paint, and the shift pattern is a heartbeat instead of just straight lines. So it's pretty cool. It's like super fancy weighted.
What year is your Type R?
2019.
Oh, I'm jealous.
So
I drive the much less non-sporty version of your car.
the LX
Hatchback EX. But I have a PRL intake if you're familiar with that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you
A
tune?
Cobra. I do have an ECU tuner, but I have not done anything with it.
Do you have a 6-speed in that thing or a CVT?
It is CVT.
That's yeah, okay. I don't even know if I would tune it, to be honest. It's not gonna help a whole lot, but that's cool though, Civic Gang.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very. I'm used to driving. I have like an acrylic one that I put on like a year ago. I got from AliExpress because I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but I wanted one that wasn't metal because I was sick and tired of scorching my hand every day. So I've been driving around with
talking
that.
about that.
Yeah, and like it's fine. It does the job. It never burns my hand or freezes my hand or anything. So it does exactly what I wanted to. But it's
Do you have a ceramic tint?
I don't actually know what if it's ceramic or not. So I bought the car with tint on it. I bought it from Carvana, which by the way, don't ever use Carvana. Carvana, if you're listening to this, fuck you, dude. But it was used. I got it with like 40,000 miles on it. And it already had tint on it. It's got 20% on the back and probably 50% in the front. And I don't think
I would look to see if it's ceramic, because the ceramic, I've always used ceramic in all my cars, or my family, all of their cars too. But the ceramic's ability to block heat and UV is far more superior than.
Oh yeah, I mean I know I came from a base model 2010 Civic LX that had no tint on it at all. So moving to this car was crazy just because I already have decent tint on there. But the thing with the metal shift knob is like it doesn't, unless I black it out, it's going to get hot as hell, because even if it only gets up to like 90 or 100 in the car, that's not really that bad. But the metal is metal at 100 degrees is way different than air at 100 degrees. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so I put it on there just to test it out, and I really like the way it feels, having like some it's literally like 2 pounds in this little ball.
Wow.
So it makes shifting a lot more firm, and I like it. But I told her, I was like, if the summer comes around, I might put the acrylic one back on, and then I told her I'll make sure I'll at least use it for car shows, if nothing else. And
I think
use
a
it when-
PRL. I think PRL makes a carbon. I don't know if it's weighted or not.
Wow.
So
This is the blue shift stick you got.
yeah, the shift knob.
Hey, I know some car things. I have an aux cord.
I mean, that is a car thing, technically, I guess. It's also an everything thing, but I'll count it.
Let's go.
It's also, your car is old, but mine's older because I can't even use like the modern aux cords.
Oh,
well, at least
use the
Cooper has
cassette
a
method?
bumper now.
Do I, Greg?
True.
Do you
Oh
use the
no,
cassette
my
method?
car's not. My car's not that old. I guess technically it should be, but it's
Isn't
not.
yours 06?
Mine's 2004.
Yeah, bro. My
Uh,
Sable was 2004, and that had a tape player in it. That's how I did my aux.
Yeah, mine could have had a cassette. It does not. I have to connect a 2-wire aux cord into the composite cables and then
through the
plug
media
that
player. You gotta
into
play through the media
Yeah.
player, dude. That's crazy.
yes, and it takes like 10 minutes for it to actually like start up, and that's after fiddling with it in the back as well. So I don't even bother with it unless we're on a trip. Because
It's
I'm
better
like,
than using a
what?
Bluetooth transmitter.
Yeah, at least you're not playing through the
Yeah.
radio, bro. That's rough.
Yeah, but I'm like, this is not like the days I have to go into the office. I'm just like, well, I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to stick it in this cup holder and just let it play because I'm not dealing with fiddling with the media player while I'm driving on I-4.
Yeah.
I like not dying.
See, I would never go back now that I've owned a car that has like a built-in touch display and Android Auto and stuff.
Yeah.
But so it's really I have a sick feature in my car where if you turn the car off and then you get back in it within like say 20 minutes, sometimes the Android Auto just won't work, and I have to either reboot the head unit or I found that actually just unplugging and plugging back in my wireless Android Auto adapter will fix it. But that's a cool feature of my car. If it doesn't get to like cold reset every time, then it might just not work. Anyway, so yeah, she got me that shift knob, and she also got me this Lego Piranha Plant, the adult version.
Nice.
That is
I
pretty
would
cool.
literally never buy these for myself, but she got it for me, so I'm excited to give this a shot. The only Mario Lego thing the only Lego thing I've ever built has been the kid one. The Luigi one came out when I bought that. So
Yeah.
to try one of these adult ones will be fun. I'm excited to get that built one of these days.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the space to build my Bowser that Chelsea got me for Christmas.
And as far as what I've played, obviously a buttload of Golf with Your Friends, and a bunch more Breath of the Wild on the PC. I beat I beat Rudania, and I have one section left to unlock on the map that's right above the Gerudo, but I've already been to the Rito people, and I've just got to do that one last one. So still putting a lot of time into that.
Solid.
Keeps getting me hyped up for Switch 2 because, man, if I could play Breath of the Wild even close to that. Yeah, I've put 24 and a half hours onto it on my PC, so probably looking at 35 to 40 hours on this run, if you count my Wii U time before I ported it over. And then, immediately after buying those DS games, I decided to not play any of them and play Wii games instead, which is how I figured out about the firmware thing.
Amazing.
So I played some Mario Kart Wii. I played like 15 levels in Mario Galaxy 2. So pissed.
Glorious.
Mario Galaxy 2 is one of those remastered games. And that's not the one I wanted to bring up because we already mentioned that. And I played Smash Brawl a little bit. Brawl is now basically in the same headspace as Melee for me because it's fun, but I'm so used to the modern game, to 4 and Ultimate being ultra quick and snappy, and like you just have to go slower in Melee and Brawl, and I just can't do that. I got into Smash on Smash 4, so going backwards is just hard.
No, that's the thing, because like especially with the Ultimate, they literally designed it really well for 1v1s because like it's made to go fast.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. So the last thing, I wanted to see if you guys could guess this, and I don't think any of you will, but
Bet.
wanted to give you guys a shot. So this is I played a game on the Wii. It's a Nintendo developed and published game. That I want to put on the list we talked about last week or a couple weeks ago about the games that haven't been remastered yet list. And I played this one too. I played a lot of it. I think, where's the copyright on this? The copyright is 2006, so I think this was a launch title, and if it wasn't, it came out very shortly after launch. Nintendo developed and published, came out on the Wii. Early Wii. Since I don't think you guys are gonna get this, I'll drop another hint too. It's a racing game.
Are we talking like Forza kind of
kart
racing?
racers.
Huh?
Are we talking like Forza or?
Yeah, totally.
No,
I'm
it's
trying to
not.
think of-
It's not like it's not like Forza, like open world Forza. Like, it's and it's not. No, it's not like a game with
Cartoonish.
No, it's realistic graphics, but it's not like a game where you have like you can drive a 2015 Subaru WRX STI. Like, there's not actual cars in it. They're like, they all have weird names. There's like dune buggies and trucks and cars and jeeps and stuff, but they all have just random names. There's no copyrights in here. It's kind of generic.
No copy. Oh, so it can't be Garfield Kart because that's copyright.
Okay, this is the give me hint. It's in the Excite series, i.e., a Psych bike.
Truck.
Who said it?
Excite
Barrett.
Truck.
There we go. Barrett with the win. Excite Truck.
Nice.
Yeah. I played that game a ton.
I played the bots one.
Hell
I used to play it up in my grandparents'
Yeah.
attic all the time.
This was one of the games I played on the Wii a ton when the Wii came out. I remember we got one relatively close to launch, so we played a ton of Excite Truck and Wii Play. So I got back into that. I thought I have a save file, but it must be on my Wii U or something. So I started a new one and I'm crushing it. It really is fun. It's great. The mechanics are interesting. It's arcadey and not too serious, but you can get really serious with it. And I think the motion controls work pretty well. I don't really have any issues with it. I've never played this game on like the super in-game courses because most of my playtime is when I was 7 or 8. So I don't know if the later courses are going to piss me off, but I've played through like the first 5 already, and it's just like I remember. So, and I'm an adult now, so I actually know how to play the game and get first every time.
Let's go.
So Nintendo, if you're listening, I would like this game with optional motion controls in HD, please.
You'll get Star Fox motion controls, and you'll like them.
So yeah, playing a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it. I meant to play Stardew today because I wanted to do the last day of the Chi thing and finish that up and finally get back into a normal rhythm, so I'm not tired of the game anymore. But I didn't wake up until 11 because I don't know. Because I'm off today. That's why. My final birthday present. And
Solid.
then I was busy like all day cleaning up and going to the grocery store. I had to pick up my prescription and cook dinner and then do this show. So
W.
Very busy. I might do it before I go to bed. It's only one day, so yeah, that's it. Okay. It's been a while since I had a dump like that. Cameron's been on a streak with those. Or Cameron and Alex both, really.
Yeah.
Okay. What we got for Faye? Anything for Faye?
Oh, I did not prepare. Hang on. I think so. Maybe.
I thought about adding you in the chat before we started Collector's Corner, telling you to, and I didn't. Because I was like, oh, no, he'll surely think about it right. No, I was wrong.
He'll think about it.
I lost that bet.
Dang.
Hi, I'd like to bet $100. You want to pick a team? No, just keep it.
Oh yeah, one of my coworkers was saying that like if he hit all his bets went through for the Super Bowl, he would have gotten like 1,300 or something.
If.
Yeah,
Remember when gambling was illegal and heavily frowned upon for sports? Remember that?
Now Disney's trying to get in on it.
Times a game, they're like, "Hey, bro, get Fantasy DraftKings or BetMGM, and we'll give you $500 if you place one bet. You know, they're making so much money that they're willing to give you $500 in bet money if you bet $5 one time. That's how much money they're like. We're going to make so much money off of you.
Yeah, no, straight up.
Yeah, I forgot about the Super Bowl too because the Chiefs won. Screw that mess.
Yeah, it's
49ers choked in the
end.
Woo, Swifty!
That's what I was saying. It's like even before it goes through, like if I were to gamble, I was like, I'm gonna gamble on Taylor Swift, on her team because it's gonna be what's the word, staged.
Yeah, well, it's more like the Chiefs. The Taylor thing is just icing on the cake. The Chiefs are actively becoming the Tom Brady Patriots round 2.
Yeah, no, straight up.
And I wanted the 49ers to win, but I knew the Chiefs are going to win because, of course, I actually wanted the Super Bowl to be the Ravens and the Lions. I thought that would be awesome, but of course both of them lost, so I got the Super Bowl I didn't care about. And anyone that's listening, if you don't know and you don't care about the Super Bowl that year, any particular year, watch the version on Nickelodeon because you get to see Larry Lobster run around on the field and Patrick and SpongeBob commentate over the game and Sandy report from the sideline. It's cute and funny and helps it go down easier knowing that your team is trash and not in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from a fan of the NFC South, if you know, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nah. Did you see the reel I sent you where the dude literally just tackled the wrong guy? He was going straight towards the guy with the ball and then just turned at the last second.
I did not. I saw a reel someone sent me one about.
That one was like, bro.
Travis Kelce bumping into the coach.
Yeah, dude. That
that's not from the.
That's not from this year.
That is from this year, but not the Super Bowl. That's playing. That's the Broncos they're playing. Yeah, I mean that looks pretty normal. Like, yeah, Script said don't hit Mahomes. I don't know why he didn't go for him, but it looked like he was.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he got blocked or something. I don't know.
No clue.
Yeah, screw the Super Bowl. Screw the Chiefs. I'm now a Chiefs hater, just like I was a Patriots hater.
W. Grant's a real hater, dude.
Flow through
I'm a true hater.
Grant's a golf hater, dude.
I can't help it. You guys are trash.
It's over.
You guys are just
in golf,
trash.
It's over.
You can't be mad at me because you guys are trash.
Barrett's got to play, dude. You versus Barrett would be interesting.
and really, it's you gotta really blame Aaron specifically. I talk a lot of trash playing golf with your friends, mostly because one of our buddies, his name's Aaron. He didn't play this weekend because he was at home in Indy, but he gets really competitive and he tries to focus and he doesn't talk a lot because he's trying to do good and he always fucks up. And trash talking Aaron is just so funny. I don't know why I get so much enjoyment out of trash talk. Yeah, dude, he gets mad. Like, he doesn't rage or anything. Like, he knows I'm being facetious about all of it, but yeah, he gets like super quiet and doesn't say a lot. I don't know what it is. I love trash talking.
Yeah,
no. It's so much fun.
So good.
And Aaron hasn't been around, so I've had to trash talk everybody else instead.
Yeah, straight up. Oh yeah, Faye. We got the Valentines banner. Dua Leon, Ephraim, Vigard, Selena, and Murr. That's pretty cool. That's about it.
All right. On to the tidbits. From Insomniac Games, our next update is coming March 7th. Our title update for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 PS5 arrives next month and adds highly requested features like New Game Plus, new suits, and more. So that's exciting. Still haven't finished that game. I need to do that.
I have finished that game.
I haven't touched my PS5 in a minute. I need to do that. Yeah, I don't know why I stopped playing. I was having a great time with it. I'm doing the same thing I did with Metroid Dread, where I gushed and played a bunch of it, and then just completely fell off, and I'll beat it like a year later. Nothing to do against
whatever works.
It's just how my stupid brain be. Why play Spider-Man 2 when I can play Excite Truck on the Wii?
W.
It's so true.
Disney to take $1.5 billion stake in Epic Games, work with Fortnite Maker on new content. Let's make
They
the
announced this.
conglomerates bigger, dude. Why don't numbers go up and just everybody gets bigger and more consolidated?
They announced that at the investors meeting or whatever they had last week after we did the show. And apparently it's because they already use. So remember when Epic changed their ruling a little while ago, and you can't ship if you're not shipping a game, then you still owe them money. So that's what people are thinking.
They own Unreal, right? Is it you're talking about that stuff? Okay,
yeah. Since they own Unreal, and Disney uses Unreal for shows like Mandalorian, they were just like, well, why bother having that when we can just invest in the company and own 10% of them?
Yeah, dude, making money on Fortnite is just icing on the cake, dude. Buying a stake in Unreal Engine, that's like buying a stake in freaking Walmart. Like,
Disney.
It's just, yeah, Amazon.
Yeah.
Just easy money.
Nvidia. Yeah, shockers. Confirmed officially that Foam Stars is just Splatoon 3. Reviews are out. It's basically what all the reviews say. I have this one Reddit post that's funny. Someone on the Splatoon subreddit posted. They said, I played 40 minutes of Foam Stars and then I immediately bought Splatoon 3. Yeah, I have PlayStation Plus, so decided to give it a shot. We all knew it the second we saw the trailer by the game player, but my god, absolute shameless ripoff. I didn't think it would be this egregious. The mechanics of the actual gameplay, the chill theme is just like the fresh theme of Splatoon. The design of the city hub, even the slow pan establishing shots of the stores in the beginning with the soft city noises in the background. The style of the characters even appear to be if squidlings were just humans. Like Splatoon meets Overwatch, maybe. I don't know. I didn't really play Overwatch. There's just something about the character's art style. Even the aesthetic of the menus are the same. The only substantial difference is the character build selection is static, which I guess isn't that different from choosing a weapon with static subs and specials in Splatoon. You do it just before every match in Foam Stars, just like Overwatch, and Splatoon lets you edit your character's attributes through their clothes. It's not a bad game, but I wouldn't expect a copy of Splatoon to be bad either. And yes, it was only 40 minutes of play, but that's all I felt I needed. And it activated nowhere near the same level of excitement in me as Splatoon did. I haven't played Splatoon since the second one a long time ago, but I always meant to come back and try 3. Booyah, baby, respawn, stay fresh, squids. r/dtalks88. Thank you for your input of confirming everything we already thought. But I thought that was really funny of a read. So yeah, I guess if you don't have a Switch and you do have a PlayStation with PlayStation Plus, now you have Splatoon. But if you can play Splatoon instead, just play Splatoon.
A lot of people are like, it's like they saw it and then didn't question the idea of ink coming out of squid people. They're just like, oh, what if foam came out of humans? But
Pause.
Why?
Resume. I don't know. It's like that. What's that really old meme? That's like, I made this. You made this. I made this.
Yeah, I made this.
I made this. Ubisoft CEO defends Skull and Bones $70 price despite its live service tendencies. Calls it a quote quadruple A game.
A game. Yeah, dude. I saw that. I'm like,
This is the pirate game they're making, right? Skull and Bones?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
People will really see how vast and complete that game is. So, look, now that we have experienced Nintendo's version of saying this with Tears of the Kingdom, which is we feel the game is worth $70. I have to agree. I don't like it because I still had to pay the money, but I have to agree because that game was triple what Breath of the Wild was, literally. So this sales pitch just sounds like Ubisoft to me. If Nintendo talked like Ubisoft talked, then they would have said this with Tears of the Kingdom last year. So this is them saying that. Now, it's a high bar, so you better be right. This game better make me gush on this podcast, which it won't. And if you get me to gush, then I'll eat my words. But given that it's Ubisoft and it's the pirate game, I highly doubt.
Lots of doubt.
Yeah.
Also, AAA is not a quality standard.
Yeah, it's more like a size standard, right?
It's isn't it like studio. Size and development size or development studio size and like the amount of money you threw at it.
Yeah, maybe
it's not
size.
Yeah, it's not a guarantee that it's actually like good.
Yeah, also that means nothing because it's not like we use the term single A or double A in a game reference ever.
Yeah, it's either triple A or indie.
So like quadruple A.
This
game, what did Tears of the Kingdom get on Metacritic? Let's see what we got. 96. All right, Ubisoft, you have your benchmark. That's the first. If you get even I'll not hard 96, but like man, even a 90 or a 91. If you get me that, I will try your game. I swear on my word, and I'll be the judge of that. I am the all-knowing. I am the all-seeing eye. Yeah, but doubt this is. We'll see. Also, why is it such a big deal when like God of War Ragnarok is $70, Gran Turismo 7 was $70? Like most new games anyway are $70. Does Ubisoft not do a lot of $70 games? Is this new for them?
This might be new for them. I'm not
Maybe.
sure.
I don't know. Well, 96. We got to come back to that. I'll even put it on the sheet so remember about it. Anyway, Sega is reporting a sluggish sale of Sonic Superstars and other major titles. Shocker. How good did that game do?
Probably not good.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Sonic Superstars Metacritic. What do we get for this? Ooh, 73 for PS5.
Oh man.
Probably not good.
Its Switch got a 67. That checks out.
The Switch should be the highest rated.
No, I was expecting the Switch to be the lowest rated because it probably runs poorly. To some extent.
Yeah.
At least marginally worse.
Yeah, but that's where they're gonna. But it's a Sonic game, right?
Yeah.
Like, where they're going to be making the most money is from.
Okay, let me retract.
Nintendo,
To be fair, this is the Metascore, so this is the critic score. The critic score is 73, and the only reason I want to bring that up is because the user score is 8.8. So this seems like this could be one of those things where like critics don't like it that much, but fans actually really, really enjoy it. And yeah, same story on Switch. The 8.8 user score, but 73 critic or 67 critic score on Switch. So yeah. Well, maybe that's what you were trying to get at, Cameron, with the Sonic thing. Like that it's just a Sonic game on Switch. Maybe Sonic fans like it, but
Yeah,
critics don't.
and Sonic fans are on Switch.
It's probably like Sonic Colors.
That...
Like, have you ever played Sonic Colors? Like, it's fine.
No.
It's fine.
But Sonic fans enjoy it.
But if you're a Sonic fan, it's like one of the best ones. I played Sonic Colors specifically for how much I heard about it compared to the other Sonic games. And I was like, this is fine. But like,
it's a Sonic game.
Yeah. Maybe that's the problem. Sega's just trying to push a franchise that's like really just been fine from the beginning. Like it's always been okay. But
yeah. It is certainly fine.
And last of the tidbits, Nintendo stresses urgency of offering unique propositions with Switch successor. I can't remember when we last talked about this specifically, but I remember bringing it up that the Switch 2 needs to have like if Nintendo wants to do something new, or really in general they're going to need to do something new just because the Switch is not a novel idea now.
Yeah.
Everything does it. The Steam Deck can do it. My Analog Pocket does it. I mean, like, so, yeah, it's good to see that they mentioned it and that they're aware of being urgent about it. So that was basically like exactly my point that I was trying to make, I think. Still don't know how the whole 8-inch rumor is going to work out. We do have more Switch 2 rumors to talk about in a minute, but the Joy-Con thing, I keep trying to think about how you could implement the Joy-Con in such a way.
Bigger Joy-Con. But then what do you do with the smaller ones?
That's what I mean. No, don't make new controllers. That's an easy answer. I'm saying, how do you use your current Joy-Con? Even though, why would you want to? I mean, I know why, but...
Or you spend the money on it.
Yeah, use them till they break at least.
That's not a very high bar.
No, but it's a higher bar than where we're at right now.
True.
Yeah. Old but still interesting for the week. Found this. So, supposedly, this is a rumor, but maybe. Japan ran out of 100 yen coins when Space Invaders was first released in 1978.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
They literally, the government didn't have any more 100 yen coins. That's just crazy.
Sick.
Made $600 million that year. Dang. Oh, to be alive during the age of the arcade. Couldn't be me. Okay. Rumors. Switch 2 will have physical and digital backwards compatibility. Devs have access to enhanced Switch 1 games. First, I want to mention that the Switch or the Direct rumor failed. We're supposed to have it on last Tuesday, right? That's what they said.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
So that was a flop. But we've got 3 Tuesdays left. So maybe
Supposedly tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll just keep running with that.
It's tomorrow. Uh-huh.
But anyway, to the rumor itself. I hope so. I think Nintendo saw what Sony and Xbox did with the new gen and how much everybody really appreciated that and like really liked it. And we know that Nintendo has always done backwards compatibility generally well, minus a few consoles. So, oh, Alex, you watching memes right now? Is that why you've been quiet?
No.
That's a yes.
I clicked the wrong thing, but I was trying to give away a shift for tomorrow. I still feel miserable.
Oh yeah, you're sick. You get a pass. For now. I'm watching you. I got your FBI agent's phone number.
Always watching Wazowski.
But yeah, I think they saw what the PS5 does and the Series X does, and how much everybody really liked that. And I hope they do the same thing.
So true.
Especially the backwards compatibility part, since we're staying with the form factor. There's literally no reason to not do that, but the enhancing Switch 1 games is definitely, because a bunch of stuff got that. Last of Us got that way back before they remastered them again. And God of War got one. Gran Turismo Sport got one, I think. There's a whole mess of them, and they're still doing them. I mean, hell, the Resident Evil games all got it. So I hope so. Xbox business update planned since last summer and accelerated due to the recent rumors. So they planned it last summer. When were they going to do it? If they waited till now, like they just waited till the rumors came up, when were they going to do it? This summer? That's a hell of an E3.
Oh yeah.
We're selling. We're folding.
They got their stuff to go through, so they were probably just waiting for that. That's my assumption. They're just waiting for confirmation that everything was going to go through legally, so that they could just be like, "We own you." You know.
Xbox is so confusing to me. Therefore, I will not think about it any longer. Several Resident Evil titles were greenlit in the last year, and it does include remakes. Several Resident Evil titles. What's the one we keep talking about? Code Veronica?
Code Veronica, yeah.
What else would there be? Revelations, I guess? And 5.
They could remake
right? 5 and
0
6.
and 1.
Okay. Double remake.
Yeah. 0, 1, Code Veronica, 5 and 6 are the only games that aren't in the
5 and 6. Oh. I don't know. Maybe they'll make it not trash in the remake.
No. That seems unlikely.
Because really, a large part of my issue is the control. I don't know. Like Resident Evil 4 is different because the game is so good that I'm more okay dealing with it. But like even trying to play the original RE4 is a little rough, especially on GameCube. So, like, I bet if I had played through the original Resident Evil 4 fully before the remake came out, I would be more down on it than I was. So maybe the remakes could be good, but I don't know, man. 5 makes me upset, and I don't even want to talk about 6. Alex, do you like 5 and 6?
What I know about 5 is that you're supposed to play it with a friend.
Maybe that was a mistake. I remember playing that with Haley. Not your sister, but
obviously.
Spurlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that was why. Although I tried it again myself, and it's also kind of now I remember from playing it like a month ago that it does make sense to play it with a friend, because otherwise the other character is just running around like a stupid bot and not really helping.
I love that. I love when they do that.
So that makes sense.
Hey, I'm getting shot over here. Then
you have a gun, my brother in Christ.
My AI in Christ, please.
My digital kin.
Please, just stop getting shot.
Also, Switch 2 rumors about being revealed in March. Specifically, the one listed here is from Nate the Hate, but I also saw a couple others, and Alex just added that before me. I kind of saw it all over Reddit. So, yeah, I don't know.
What are we gonna say?
Like, I don't. I'm trying to formulate the sentence. With the fiscal year stuff, I know that's why a lot of people were kind of clowning on this rumor from what I was reading on Reddit. But what's the actual bad part about revealing in March? Because you're screwing up half your fiscal year, I guess. Like you're not going to sell. Oh yeah, Nintendo still said they were trying to sell. Oh no, they haven't talked about past this fiscal year though for Switch sales. So I guess if you revealed it in March, then you would tank your sales and not like from that point forward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it's not like with the Wii U where they were like, okay, here it is, in October. It doesn't release till March. It's the Wii U. Nobody was buying the Wii U at that point anyways.
they weren't. There wasn't going to be a drop off because the drop off was 4 years ago. So we'll see about. I don't know. There's too many Switch 2 rumors going around. It's gotta be real though, right? Like there's so many rumors about this. We know they're doing something. But just what is it? Just tell us already.
That's all I'm asking, dude, is just give me literally just
something. I'm tired of looking for information by sniffing your socks. Like, give me something.
But we're also, at a point where they're just like, yeah, so we're almost going to beat the PS2.
They're about to overtake the DS in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't even know what to think anymore. Maybe we just gotta make it another month, and then we'll know. And then the rumors will come out about it being announced in April.
True.
Mm-hmm. And final rumor, third-party games that have been released on Xbox are going to PlayStation 5. Ooh. Okay. The third-party games, weren't they already there? Anyway. But first-party games that already have been released are not. However, first-party games that have not yet been released are going to PlayStation 5. So, yeah, we're not talking about this. I don't understand the third-party thing because they're third-party games, so why are they not on PlayStation unless they bought exclusivity or something? So those are going, and first-party games that have not come out yet are going, but first-party games that already have come out are not going. So your reason to buy an Xbox now is what?
I mean, the same as always. There never was one.
True. But like Forza Motorsport? Is that it now? Again, yeah. There is no reason. You're right. It's buy a PC. Get a PC. Do your taxes on it. Or don't.
It's Microsoft, dude.
Mm-hmm. And finishing topic, Valentine's Day games. I think we were saying this before the show. I think we've already done this before, but we're unoriginal. And it's Valentine's Day, so
true.
So Valentine's Day.
Gonna continue my push of Stardew Valley is an everything game because Stardew Valley is a dating sim.
So true.
So I will count that. Dude, I gotta admit, I gotta come clean. I cheated and did a little Google search to see if we can stimulate some discussion. They have Overcooked listed. That is not a Valentine's Day game.
That's not about.
That's a
Hey,
break up with
in
your
the kitchen.
break up with your significant over this stupid cooking game on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I would say It Takes Two, I think is the name of the game. I've seen it all over.
Yeah.
It Takes Two is
That-
a great game for Valentine's.
Yeah, because that's a co-op game about love. That 100%
I was gonna say like it's that's a good submittal.
About love.
But it's also well,
but it's
I mean,
also
it's also
about
kind of dark, right?
it's about overcoming or like not divorcing because they have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not real. Like that's not the lesson. You know, they learn about they learn to love each other again and blah blah blah. This that all the good stuff. That's why it's a Valentine's Day game, and it's a good game. But yeah, it is about like I think they start out the game being about to like they're gonna divorce.
Yeah,
like the backstory
and then they get shrunk down and have to fight the toys and whatever. I don't know. I've never played it. It's on Switch.
Not the Alex on the show right now, but the other Alex that we were playing golf with yesterday. Him and Paige have played that, and they say it's really really good. They really enjoyed it. Good co-op game.
I would say that like little cutesy co-op games would also be good, especially if your significant other is not as much of a gamer as you are. So like Yarn Yoshi games,
Mario games, dude. You can just have your
Mario
play
games.
Luma and not really
So
do
true.
anything, but they can feel like they're participating, so it's fun anyway. And you're playing together, so. Mario Odyssey, Mario Galaxy 2, Mario Galaxy 1. I don't know what other. I don't know. I'm not gonna say 2D Mario games because that's like overcooked, as in like, oh, you're gonna break up on Valentine's Day for pissing each other off.
I would not say Mario Odyssey because Cappy is a bit more.
Yeah, that's kind of like an integral
vital.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this would fit in the category, but if you had a group of people on Valentine's, I don't know what you'd be doing as a group,
look,
but
you can be
I'm gonna mind my own business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mind my own business. Jackbox.
Jackbox, true.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could be doing like
Kinda-
even just like a group date, Valentine's date thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
People do that.
Yeah.
I don't, but people do that.
Yeah.
No judgment. Again, polygamy's a thing. You know, you do you.
That could be fun, yeah. Like Lethal Company and stuff too, even.
There was I'm not gonna say the words on the show, but there was the thing. Speaking of Jackbox, it's either I think it's Quiplash.
Yeah.
That thing came out where they analyzed all the answers that have ever been put into Quiplash, and like 13% of all answers, or maybe like 30%, something crazy, had the C word in it, the orgasm word.
Yeah.
And like I think over 60% of answers had some sort of explicitives. So
Yeah. Well, when you create a game like that, you know, it's like Cards Against Humanity.
and I think actually they said they were going to put an update out, or like maybe in the new one in Pack 7 or whatever they're on now, that they had a word that, or a version that would ban all those words to like force everybody to be creative. And I kind of want to get that really bad because I always do bad at Quiplash because I don't put the word
swear word.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
I just don't put the orgasm word in everything. I don't make it all about that. I say things that I would never repeat. Don't get me wrong, and they're outlandish, but they're not about that. And I always lose to those, dude. They always beat me out. The people.
No, that's the thing. Like,
maybe it's the people I play with.
It might be because like you can make like a genuinely thought out, well thought out joke and all, and
Then lose.
Yeah,
Lose
playing
anyways.
with my parents is really funny. because they would never, and I obviously know not to. So like, we put in actual
It's actually
answers.
funny.
Yeah. Quiplash is actually.
It's
that's
not
one of the
just
few games that I
who
enjoy
can put the
playing most
stupidest
with my
monkey
parents.
brain move. Like
It's
Who can
not.
talk about
that's what it comes
tunneling
down
times,
to.
Yeah, it's not.
Put that in
It's
the
not people
answer.
putting in 1 3-letter word. Yeah.
Stupid monkey brain move. Okay, but what about like, what if I just want to not have to do any word related to sex? No.
Oh, dude, Among Us. Oh, never mind. It's supposed to be 2 people.
Well,
Yeah, it's like
I mean, again, group, whatever.
Polygamy.
it works, but
polygamy. You're doing like a group date thingy. Like I don't know, the only thing I can think of for that example is like from Spectacular Spider-Man, where there's like 3 couples together at a table.
Yeah, like
something like that.
Yeah, double date or like I don't know. Like I'm sure there's groups of friends that like just go out to the bar for Valentine's Day.
I could see that.
Like as a big group, do a big thing. Like just because it's Valentine's Day, it doesn't mean you have to have sex at the end of it. It can just be friends. It can just party.
Oh, dude. I'm not sure how challenging it would be, but the Lego games could be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. I'd like to mention that this list I looked at from Google also has Rayman Legends.
What?
I mean, I think that is multiplayer, right? At least co-op.
Yeah, it's multiplayer. I think it's like 4. Yeah, but that's a hard. Not like super hard, but it's like 2D Mario almost, where it's like it's a bit challenging.
Oh, dude. I'm gonna double back on Stardew Valley. Not only is it a dating sim, but I'm sure making a farm map with you and your significant other multiplayer, I bet that would be a lot of fun. Like if you didn't make it a big group and just do.
Oh yeah, Minecraft, dude.
Easy. Minecraft's another everything game.
You talking about Stardew made me think of Minecraft. Minecraft would be
Dude,
even like Roblox, because I mean all those things are kind of simple as far as controls and everything. So
nothing like competitive. Nothing,
like how we're talking about.
Is it bold to say golf with your friends? Because Jules got really into that game.
That's a
that's a very competitive game. That might cause an argument.
I don't know. Well, I mean, like,
it depends on how you're playing it, right?
Well, yeah, like, Jewel and I have just played a few games, like just by just us two, and like we're just having fun with it. It's what we laugh at each other when we do them bad, and always
Grant being
shots. Like
and Grant being number 1 hater.
I don't talk any trash during it. I'm just like,
holds it back.
And like if you both just play like you don't care, like that's what I try to do. I just like try to take crazy shots or whatever, because like it doesn't really matter, or just like trying to have fun. So
yeah, no, have fun, yeah.
But yeah, no, when it's everybody in here, yeah, it's
it's competitive.
You're beaten down, bro. I'm wishing
locking in. You. Yeah. No, that'd be a pretty good one. Arguably, that's kind of like the same idea, like real life, like mini golf or something like that.
Yeah,
mini golf is also a good little date night thing, I would think. Bowling.
Bowling's good. Bowling.
I mean, it's not bowling. I would not recommend for like a first or second date, because you're not really.
Well, are you saying like actual bowling or like Wii Sports?
Either.
Well, actual
Wii Sports bowling would
a
actually
video
be
game, so gonna have to reject that one. I mean, you're correct, but you got the right answer using the wrong formula.
Yeah,
I love when I do that. That's how I got through college.
Factual.
I also would like to point out that Nintendo's website has an article about romantic video game hotspots for Valentine's Day. And the second thing they mentioned, bro, the carpet court from the Mario Tennis Ultra Smash game, where we could rally on a tennis court that's as pink as a candy heart. So they were like, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash has a pink tennis court. Therefore, you can have sex on it. And also, it is not. Yeah, dude, this is a relic from the Wii U era because these are all Wii U games. Now I think about it, Mario Kart 8, not deluxe, Animal Crossing, New Leaf, Splatoon, and Woolly World. Well, New Leaf's a 3DS game, but yeah, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. That's pathetic.
Oh yeah.
Ultra Smash on the pink tennis court.
Ultra.
Yeah, let's go. New Leaf, yeah, for sure. And or New Horizons, because those are but that it doesn't really work if you're in person together, because there's no reason to play those. You should play Mario or anything else. But
well, Animal Crossing is just too big of a time scale for one day. Like that's fun to do as a couple, but
true.
you need to do it over like some like a few minutes every day.
Couple weeks.
That's, like the game's designed to be played.
Yeah. Well, okay. New Leaf, you could do the mini games, but that's still, at that point, why are you not playing a mini game?
Yeah. This list I found has Fire Emblem Awakening on it.
I mean, I guess
it's an old list, but because it says the newest, it calls it the newest game.
Oh, that's definitely an old list.
Yeah. Let's see.
Think about some games that are that aren't co-op but are single player that you could play as a couple. That'd be a hard prompt.
That is a good prompt.
Yeah, I think it's Fire Emblem Awakening. That's a bad answer, but that does technically count. They say it was the first series entry to bring in a marriage mechanic, so you can marry people.
I think
people
that's
in
also
the game.
wrong.
Oh no, it's
single player games for Valentine's.
Oh, dude, Pokemon.
Kind of a hard prompt, but
Pokemon's a good choice.
Yeah.
Especially
Let's Go would be a
with
fun one.
I'm gonna get too competitive in that though.
Let's Go is you can play co-op.
Yeah, Let's Go is for sure the move because it's easy and you can play with the Pokeball. That's cute. Yeah, that's.
I was gonna say Scarlet and Violet, but that doesn't really let you do multiplayer, right? Like you can see each other in the same world, but you're not actually like together.
Yeah.
Like because in Let's Go, you can fight together.
what about Pow World?
I don't know enough about that game.
I haven't played it.
I do not either. That's why I was hoping y'all would, because
I mean,
I've heard a lot about it.
Okay, so I have to say, basically, Dakota and Josh are married. They're not. Both of them are straight, and I'm not being serious, but the amount of time they spend together, they might as well be married, dude. They're always playing. Dude, Power World is like that tip of the iceberg. They play every game that either of them play online. They play together, basically. Phasmophobia, Lethal Company, Power World, Ark, Survival Evolved, Apex, you name it. They've played it together, and they also go scuba diving together, and they're like getting certified and stuff, like really expensive, big endeavor stuff. They do it together. They're always like.
They sound like a great couple.
Yeah, I know, right? They like it just sounds like I'm describing a marriage now, right? Yeah. So Power World might be a valid answer because they play it together all the time.
I know it's co-op. I don't know as far as you can team up with people. I don't know how it works. So.
Yeah, me neither. That's I can't really say because I haven't played it. I don't know. I had to turn around and get a look at the game wall here. I'm trying to think about that single player question. It's a hard question because like the whole point of the Valentine's theming is like co-op and stuff, right? Like playing together. So
yeah.
If you take that out of it, then like what is there? Like that kind of gets into the territory of like I hope both of you are into video games, so that way it's fun for both of you to like play Mario World or whatever and just hand the controller back and forth. Yeah, like I play a level, you play a level, whatever.
Even some the reason I asked that question is I was thinking about like a story game, like I don't know if you are familiar with Firewatch that came out a long time ago.
Yeah. That's an indie game, right?
Something like that. That's kind of like a story game that would be interesting for both parties.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, might be onto something with that. NCAA football 2004. I don't know.
Mario Sports.
Mario Tennis
Just
Ultra
any
Smash,
of
dude. That is just the crazy. I can't believe Nintendo actually wrote that. That's official.
That
is
that
No,
is
so
literally.
so a Nintendo. That is like a Nintendo move for sure, though.
Yeah.
Uh,
It depends. Like if we're
What
looking at a
about
couple,
Wii boxing?
make it
honestly,
too
yeah.
competitive.
Like,
Get it out of a
I
lot
was
of
gonna
anger,
say
I guess.
I was about to say we play for like the same reason, but also I get way too competitive.
we play. Do you?
Yes.
That's the problem.
We play A2. I can't remember the
Is
other
that a threat?
languages. Yeah. Dude, that's such a good bit.
For real.
Bro, Double Date, Four Swords Adventures.
Ooh.
Okay.
But all four
That
of you would
depends.
kind of have to be into that stuff.
I was gonna say it depends on how well they are into like video games and stuff. Because like stuff like Death Road to Canada could be pretty fun, but that's
Oh,
like on
yeah.
like the harder
But that-
end. Yeah,
Yeah, that one's a bit more
involved.
involved.
Yeah.
Like you actually have to like try with
Mhm.
that.
I think a
Coop-
simple one. Oh yeah, what's up?
Cooper, what about the game? Kyle got us to download. Let me find it. Don't
Yeah,
Starve
yeah.
Together.
Oh yeah, Don't Starve would be
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a little bit more
Um,
difficult to get into it, but
Mm-hmm.
because of the smaller things you have to
what
learn about.
else I got? What else I got?
A little simple one I think could be cute, like a single player that both of you can play. It's like Untitled Goose Game, where you just do little Havoc things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really got to bring the rest of my 3DS games at some point. I basically only have Pokemon.
Oops.
You know what? I don't know if it'd be a good like date night game per se. But Tomodachi Life maybe.
Oh.
I could see if you guys are into like gossip,
Yes.
like
Yeah, especially with like all your
if you're
friends and stuff.
if you were a gossip couple, like you're always in the tea,
Yeah.
always talking about it, then then it
could
would
be
be
a little
fun
funny
because
thing.
y'all could like make up stories and be all drama and whatnot. That's not my cup of tea,
I mean,
but plenty of
No,
people
but-
do like that, so it's plausible.
Ooh. Alex, you got any ideas?
For games, I think you've hit most of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like now everything I'm looking at is like, oh, that would be fun,
Single
but they either
player.
have to be good at games. Because like I was like, oh, Donkey
Mhm.
Kong Country, because that's like
Oh,
it's
they
like
absolutely
Mario
have to
but
be good at
competitive.
games.
Yeah, not only do you have to be good at platforming because it's a difficult game, but also it's like Mario except it's competitive in terms of its level scheme. So like Mario tracks who beats each level, but it's not really they don't have like counters or anything. But Donkey Kong Country
Mhm.
does. So like it becomes like a thing of like who can beat more levels because they know you're gonna die. So it can be pretty intense.
Oh, dude. I'm not sure. I haven't played it yet, and I need to. But Portal 2, maybe.
Bro, you haven't played the Portal games?
Yeah.
I played Portal 1. I need to play
Okay.
Portal 2. Yeah.
Yeah, but absolutely. Portal works.
Or like I was gonna say like, oh, I would really enjoy like a racing game or something, but that's not only like you have to be good, but also that's a dude thing. That's not really like a cup like
Yeah.
like most
No,
girls
that's-
aren't gonna. I can't say
Even-
women are big racing game fans. Not that it's like all women,
Yeah.
but like I can't imagine a lot of them
No, I get
care.
Because even like with like Mario Kart, like it's hard for me to hold back, and I try to when I'm playing against people that I know don't play the game religiously.
Oh, I can't. No, there's no way. Because if I
But
do
it's
that,
so
I'm gonna lose.
hard,
I'm gonna lose
yeah.
my sauce, bro. I can't. If I
Yeah.
stop trying, I'm gonna lose my habits.
Straight up.
So I'm just
'cause
an ass. I'm just open about it. I'm
that's
like, I'm not flexing here,
That's
but
why-
I played this game for like 1,000,000 hours. So I'm probably gonna
Mm-hmm.
dunk on all of you, and I will give my controller away after one race because I don't want to.
Oh yeah.
that, that's why we got to a point you know, early on in the Switch life where like before mom and dad fully got the controls down, you know, because mom always used the Wii wheel,
Yeah.
so switching threw her off a bit. There was a point where they were making me play with the controller behind my back
Dude, yeah, no, I remember that.
because it was the only way to like balance it but still let me play.
That's so funny. Yeah, like I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, when we played Mario Kart at your wedding or before your wedding, that was like the most fun I'd had with Mario Kart in such a long time because I never get to play with a group of people that all spam Mario Kart, so they just
Yeah, for real.
And like I lose a lot of the time. It's just like, why, dude? I'm not. It's an unusual position, but it's always a lot of fun.
Feelings you haven't felt in years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have had 8 for 9 years.
10 years this year.
8's 10 years old.
10 years.
10 years this
Crap.
year. Like what is it like? When do they come out? May?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I know this is kind of pulling off the subject a little
May
bit.
29th. May 29th.
Oh wow.
Wow.
10 years.
Did y'all hear about Disney Research's omnidirectional treadmill?
Yes. They they got
that is very cool.
The Imagineer that developed it got into the Engineering Hall of Fame for it.
Holy crap.
I mean,
He's
yeah,
the
that's
first
very
one
cool.
since
like,
Walt Disney.
That's a hell of a thing to figure
Yeah.
out. Omnidirectional treadmill.
I know they were developing, something very small, but this almost looks like a pad.
You could make a peasant from like 1438 melt into a puddle of goo with the explanation of an omnidirectional treadmill. So
you can make most modern people melt into puddles of goo. Like you're telling me some of these simpletons that can't even work their phones would understand that?
No.
Yeah, dude, and you give. And
I
you
don't
give
even
the peasant
understand
a Zen
it.
beforehand, so he's just like throwing up and tweaking.
I think I would turn myself into the witch trials.
On what end?
Both.
Both.
I would.
I'm a witch.
Tell on myself. Yes.
I want to experience death and I want to experience killing. You're a psycho.
That's what he done just said.
I'm
excited to see what they do with that. Yeah. I'm also excited to see if they like patent it out and make it, because I know like the idea has existed because they kind of use
people
it
playing in those things. Like
yeah.
I guess it's like a different design that probably works better.
It's they have a video of it.
It is absolutely mind-boggling.
We can watch it after the podcast.
Looks like little blue discs, and it doesn't even look like there's any like, I don't even know how to explain it. It doesn't look like there's any bearings to it. It's just a bunch of round discs.
Oh wow.
People are saying that it's more advanced than the one in
okay,
so more advanced than the one in Ready Player One.
I was thinking about the ones that the videos I've seen where they're like basically in like a bowl, like a small bowl.
Yeah.
And it's got rollers all around.
Yeah, like Ready Player One.
Yeah, I was thinking of like that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, this is way more advanced than I could ever.
Yeah, that almost looks like you could pick it up and it would be loose like beads on a thing or something.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and like they show stuff off in the video for it. They're gonna do something impressive with it eventually. Starting with Star Wars, I think.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
All right. We have any last minute submittals? Or are we?
Oh yeah, Grant. Was it you that race against like a speedrunner or something, Mario Kart or something like that,
Huh? A speedrunner?
or something like that. I can't remember.
I do remember the last time I went to oh, it was Friendsgiving. I did a Friendsgiving with a bunch of my buddies
Yeah.
up here, and we played Mario Kart. And yeah, one of the other guys hopped in and started beating my ass, and I was like, dude, uh, why? Like, what's wrong with you? I know you're screwed in the head now because if you're that good at Mario Kart, then you're at least as screwed up as me, and apparently more because you're better than me. And yeah, he used to speed run the game.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Dude, that's crazy.
yeah. I held my own pretty well, but he did keep me from getting 60 stars on one cup that I didn't have it yet on 150cc
Oh,
by one race, dude. He made me get second place in one race, and dude, it made me so bad.
that's it. You gotta die.
And I was like, bro, I haven't even unlocked that yet. You almost let me have that.
Aim.
Yeah, I got humbled that day.
Dang.
All right, well, I think that's going to end the episode here for us. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, youtube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you get your podcasts, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. Let us know what's a good Valentine's Day game.
Mhm. Co-op
And,
or single player.
if you own an Xbox, how do you feel? Do you need therapy? I mean, yes. Do you need more therapy? Maybe. Let us
Maybe.
know.
Are you going to
And-
need a lot of therapy after Thursday's podcast from Microsoft?
Yeah. And we'll be back next week. As always, thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.